Hello YouTube world, and welcome back to the 5 deaths, or as we know it, Jurassic World Evolution. I know it has been a little bit since we have done an episode, mainly because I've been working on our Pixelmon Adventure series, but I thought it would be fun to come back into the islands, and this is the Isla Nublar sandbox map, but I decided to turn it into a sort of makeshift Site B where I'm trying to keep the animals at least in a wild ecosystem, sort of, as best the game allows me to do. But this is our Site B adventure series, and I wanted to go ahead and bring everybody in before I put the carnivores in, if I can speak properly today, so that we can see really what happens here on the island. So I went ahead and I've done a lot of herbivore production and put them in it, and they've kind of started settling where they want to go. Pretty much, they sort of wander to different places, but they generally stay in around the same area. They haven't really migrated much down here. But the whole point of this series is to just really sit back and watch the animals and see what happens. And if the population crashes from the carnivores hunting and all this, basically we'll just start over and decide what the new ecosystem will be. So far I have a lot of hadrosaurs, as I am prone to do, and a couple sauropods. I believe I have some ankylosaurs, triceratops, stegosaurus, so forth, so on. But the carnivores is probably what everybody's really interested in, and that is an Allosaurus and 2 Metriacanthosaurs. So we're going to see how these guys do. And I was thinking about putting the Metriacanthosaurs in here. I mean, I'm going to open up the gate, but let them live sort of in this compound, so to speak. Let's see. Is there anything else? I shut down the arrival gate. I think that's pretty good. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. Okay. So let me go ahead and get them settled in. I really wish we could have got to see these on the movie, because I really do like the Metriacanthosaurs. Go ahead and tranquilize you. Let you out. Well, the Brachiosaur definitely is not happy with this current event. But this series, I'll talk a little bit, but we're going to be watching them a lot, so the likelihood of me talking a whole lot, in and out, because I want this to be sort of like a relaxed series, so we can just sit back and watch the animals and see which ones survive, because I'm really hoping my Parasaurs survive and my Myosaurs, but we'll see. Okay, we'll move you in here. Then once we get them set up, we can move the Allosaurus. And I'm thinking the Allosaur will probably be down here for the starting point, just so I can get it settled in and not just plop it straight down in a bunch of herbivores. So we'll see. There's a pair of Carythosaurs. Are they the only 2 here? They are. The others are over here somewhere. There's one. Huh. And I disabled a couple of things so that we could do this. I think did I disable? What did I don't know. I don't think I disabled, let's see. Sorry, one sec. I did say no disease. That might not be, you know what? I think we will fix this. Let me get everything set up, and I will switch on disease, and then I'll switch the weather. Then I'll set this to a day-night cycle. And then I think the rest, I did disable social and population requirements. Okay, let's see. how happy they are. They're good. Looks like they're good, yeah. Looking for water, yep. Then you're running to find food. Okay. Let's see. And you're almost done. See, it's so peaceful once I get away from the helicopter. Okay, once we get her set up, we'll be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and disable the disease, normal disease, and then normal, well, let's do light storms, and then I want a day-night cycle, and there we go. So if a disease hits the park, we cannot interfere. This is hands off. We can't interfere with anything, basically. Kind of like if you remember back to the old Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, which I absolutely loved, played so much. You could do Site B, and then you could just let them roam. Of course, you had to... I wish there was a breeding mechanic that maybe we could, as a special, maybe beating the game sort of thing, you could unlock where you can make male versions of the animals, and they could have nesting behavior, but that's just a dream of mine that I don't know and probably won't happen, so... There we go. But I'm going to open this gate as soon as we get the Allosaurus where it needs to go. I really love the color patterns on these guys here. And you know, I actually don't know much about this particular species of dinosaur. I will have to look up what we know about it. But you have to think, with paleontology, bones only tell you so much, so a lot of the animals' behaviors and a lot of everything basically about dinosaurs, unless we can find it in the fossil record as best we can, we really don't know as much about them as we assume we do. And actually the Jurassic Park novel actually talks a little bit about how we don't truly know how these animals behaved. We can get inclinations from the fossil record, but we don't really know for sure. Okay, so where are you? You're almost there. Yes. And I think we'll probably just follow this Allosaur around for a little bit today. Somebody's in low health. Who is in low health and for what? Looking for water. Like I said, we can't interfere. The only thing I can do, I'm allowing myself to do, is I don't think these will run out because I think I put it on unlimited feeders, but... if that is a problem, we will address it. So, that gate's coming open. And then we'll follow this Allosaur. Just see what she gets up to. Did I hear a duck? Did y'all hear a duck? Let me know if you heard a duck in the game, because I have a duck outside. I keep ducks, so I don't know if it was my duck or if I heard it in this game, so please tell me if you heard a duck. That was so weird. Maybe I heard a dinosaur and it just sounded like a duck. I got ducks on the brains, but there it went again. I think I hear a duck, and I never noticed that. Let me know if y'all hear that. Where are you going? What you gonna do? Let's see. You want your hungry. Oh, we have a dead dinosaur. Who died? Oh, our Metriacanthosaurs have hunted a Struthy. Are you gonna eat it? You're content now. And we're not removing bodies. So this guy will... Ooh. You really did gash it pretty good. So that guy will stay dead. Oh, you killed another one. Now don't just start killing for no reason, you crazy thing. Well, you might have actually killed it, come to think of it. Ooh! Huh. We'll see what they get up to in a little bit. I wanted to check back and see what our girl here is doing. Oh, there's a fight. Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, who's gonna win? I think the Dinosaur won. Well, we have lost our first big herbivore. So there we go. That is a deep gash. Okay. Well, so please eat. If you're going to eat, I hope you don't waste things. But anyway, I know before they did the update, they would kill everything. Just absolutely everything. For no reason. They wouldn't be hungry. They'd just kill it. Which they still kind of do to an extent, but they sort of toned it to where they mainly hunt when they're hungry. So, and I think she's not really going too far. We're not that far away from the Dinosaurs. Looks like it's the sun setting. See if what happens at night. Maybe she'll be a little more active. Who knows? I was going to put a T-Rex and some Deinonychus and the Dinosaurs, but then I decided I kind of wanted this island its dominant predator to be the Allosaurus. Just for fun. At least until we switch up the ecosystem again in the future. See. Oh, she's close to a Struthy. What is she going... Well, if I hit the right button, what is she going to do? Well, she's not really... I don't think she's hungry. Let's see. Well, her food's a little bit down. She might try to kill it. 2 carcasses left. I really wish they'd add a feature where you can go into the trees with them, so that it wouldn't knock you away every time they enter. Oh, isn't that pretty? Just the sunset and her coming out. I need to find a program where I can capture photos for here. I think my video card system may have something that can. I just have to figure it out. But anyway, sorry, breaking immersion. Well, let me see what the Dinosaurs are up to. They're still over here. Huh. So far they've sort of cut down the Struthy population a little bit. Oh, look, the skin's discoloring. And then the Stegosaurus. So far it doesn't look too bad. Few deaths, not too bad. Let's see. Okay, so the Allosaurus seems to be staying roughly where we put it. Oh, she's crossing over the river. Let's see here. I tried to make a big long river going from the north to the south. So that way every animal had access to fresh water. Oh, there's a storm coming. Okay, so while she's sleeping, let's go see. Oh dear, these Metriacanthosaurs keep just ransacking these poor Struthiomimus. Are you hungry? Alright, let's see. There's that one. Alright, okay. Here over here still. Oh, she's up. Uh-oh. Death in the moonlight. That poor Corythosaur. But she has to eat, if she is gonna eat. Yep, she might. Her hunger was getting a little bit. There she goes. Alrighty everyone, so that's the first episode of our adventures on Site B, or Site B Adventures, however you want to call it. If you want to leave suggestions for what species to add into the island in the future, I will be perfectly fine with taking those and going with them. And also, if you think of any names, to name any dinosaur if you choose one and we can follow their saga, that would be great. But please, if you enjoyed our adventures, leave a like, and if you're so inclined to, please subscribe and enjoy our adventures to come. So stay tuned as we'll see more of what happens on our island and what our Allosaurus gets up to in the future. So y'all have a fantastic day. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next adventure. Bye guys.